Hi, I'm Troy McClure. You've seen me in such fine quality chemistry educational videos as Do You Wanna Build a Chem Lab? And Bath salts used in bathtubs are not the same as the street drug, Part 2. Okay, in this lab you guys are going to be working with something called bath salts, which is not the drug bath salts, but it was originally Epsom salts, okay, which is magnesium sulfate, MgSO4, but it has some water molecules attached to it. Now the idea, ladies and gentlemen, is that you are going to be determining what is the chemical formula for MgSO4, and then there's the dot, how many waters are attached to it. That's the idea. So we're going to be using these Epsom salts, okay, to do that. Now we have to talk a little bit about the equipment that you're going to be using. Absolutely, you're going to be wearing your lab apron, okay? And you're going to be wearing your safety goggles because your life may depend on it. Okay, now we got the safety equipment out of the way. Here's what we're going to be using. Going to be using a ring stand, iron ring, wire gauze. We have ourselves a evaporating dish. We have ourselves a Bunsen burner. We have the tongs. Okay. Now, we got to introduce a new member of the chemistry equipment family. The pad. It's not asbestos, but the idea behind it is when you are dealing with hot items, you can put that on there, and that's the cooling pad, so you don't have to put it directly on the counter. Okay? So that's what we're going to be using that for. Okay? All right. Where do we go? What do we do? Well, the first thing is the crucible. We're going to have to take it over to the weighing station over here. I don't know if you can see me, maybe, you know, my arm. You're going to weigh it. You're going to write that down. And then after that, you're going to be weighing out about 2 grams of the Epsom salts, which is really the official term, but they use these in the bathtub to soak after a long day, okay? You can easily find these in the stores, okay? They're really, really useful. So you're going to weigh about 2 grams in here, and then you're ready to go and attach it, oh, I should say, just place the dish on here, and then get your instructor to light up that fire. Right here, the lab burner, okay? And we're going to do that. And then what you're going to do, you're going to be observing. We're going to let it go for about 15 minutes or so. You should be able to go and see what's happening with the crystals. Do they change? You may want to make a note of it. You may want to make a note of it before and during and after. See if there's any kind of changes that are out there. Okay, now, it's been on there for 15 minutes. You're ready to go and weigh it. No, not really. What you want to do is now the tongs come into play. You're going to take the tongs, you're going to grab it like so, and then you're going to put it on the pad here to let it cool off. Here, let me bring that down a little bit so you can see it. Okay? So, let's do an instant replay. It's been 15 minutes. It's been heating up. You cannot go and take it to the balance yet. We need to give it a couple of minutes to cool off. You're going to take your tongs. You're going to grab the dish, and you're going to set it down on here, and you're going to let it cool a little bit. After that, when it's cooled off for a couple of minutes, then you're going to go and take it and then measure it. And then after that, you're going to put it back on here. You're going to let it cool off. Don't worry when it comes down to cleaning up, because we can simply just flush this down the drain. No harm is being done to the environment for all you AP environmental science fans out there. And then after that, we get to do all the exciting calculations. And of course, photographic documentation. It's not just an option anymore. It's the law. Okay. And that concludes our lab video on the magnesium sulfate labs, or the Epsom salt labs. This is Troy McClure signing off until the next time.